before you cast a single vote, there are some things you need to be watching for. Because the midterms are a completely different game than the presidential election. And some of the people running for these seats are counting on you to not pay attention. Now, I just want to be clear, this is not a tell you who to vote for video. This is a watch for this before you vote video. All right, let's start first. Know who is on the ballot. On November 3rd, 2026, all 435 seats in the House of Representatives are up for election. 35 Senate seats, including special elections in Florida and Ohio. 36 governor races across the country. Hundreds of state legislative seats, school boards, district attorneys, sheriffs. Ballot measures that change state law. Now, we know the presidency isn't on the ballot, but almost every other layer of power that shapes your life is. And the further down the ballot you go, the fewer people are watching, and the more leverage your single vote actually has. A school board race can be won by 200 votes. A state legislative race can be won by 1,500. A U.S. House race can be won by 5,000. And this is the layer of government where people who want to extract from you are most likely to win because they know nobody's paying attention. Second, watch what they did when they actually had power, not what they're saying now. Every single one of these candidates has a voting record or a paper trail. For incumbents, pull their actual votes. For challengers, pull their previous public roles. The record is the receipt. The campaign speeches are the marketing. A state legislator that voted for a 6-week abortion ban is now running for Congress saying they support reproductive rights. Right? They're going to vote like they did when they were a state legislator, not like the campaign promise. The most recent version of a politician is almost never the real version. You get me? Third, if your question about a candidate is met with, "Why are you asking this?" or "That is not the real issue," or "The real enemy is the other party," you're being managed, okay? A candidate with actual answers gives you the answers. A candidate without them attacks the question. Pay attention to which one you're getting. 4, watch the money. Every campaign in this country has to file disclosures with the Federal Election Commission or with the State Election Commission, depending on the race, of course. That information is public. You can pull up any candidate's donor list in 15 minutes or less. Watch for patterns. If a state legislator running for Congress is taking money from private equity, defense contractors, oil and gas, big pharma, charter school networks, police union, real estate developers, their policy positions are going to track those donations. Money is the most honest thing in politics. Watch the money. 5, 6 states are using new congressional maps in 2026 that weren't used in 2024. California, Missouri, North Carolina, Texas, Ohio, and Utah. Some of those were drawn through mid-decade redistricting, specifically to lock in partisan advantage. This is the layer of the system that determines your vote's worth before you even cast it. If you live in one of those states, your district may have changed. Check your voter registration, check your district number. Make sure your polling place didn't move. This is part of the playbook that they're running right now. So I say all that to say the midterms are not the consolation round. The midterms are where most of the actual power in this country gets decided. Whether your kid's school gets banned books, whether your state has abortion access, whether your governor cooperates with federal deportation operations, whether your district attorney prosecutes police, whether your state legislature certifies the next presidential election. None of that is decided by who's in the White House. All of it is decided by who's on your local ballot. Run the checklist, y'all. What's actually on the ballot? What does their record show? Are they answering questions or attacking the question? Who's funding them? Has your district been redrawn? Your awareness is the threat. Your awareness is the leverage. Your awareness is the only thing that's ever forced these people to do anything at all. You get me? Vote like a person who's been paying attention because they're watching to see if you are.